The race for Milwaukee mayor is set. Incumbent Mayor Tom Barrett moves on with 50% of the vote. He'll go up against State Senator Lena Taylor, who has 31%.
And that's where we begin our live team coverage tonight.
12 News' Matt Smith is live at Lena Taylor's party in the Bronzeville neighborhood. Matt?
Patrick and Joyce, a good night for the Lena Taylor campaign as she is here still tonight with supporters joined live by Senator Lena Taylor. Senator, 31%, a great showing for a primary. How do you quickly brought in support to compete in a general election?
You know, we're going to continue on the grassroots. This really was a grassroots campaign, and we're going to continue to tell the message of transparency and inclusion and equity for all and building a Milwaukee that we can all be proud of.
We have a little bit of a delay here. The fans just see you coming on 12 News tonight. The mayor has a big war chest, as you know, and I'm sure he's willing to spend it. How do you compete money-wise in a small time frame leading to April?
I have to be very candid with you. We knew that when we came in the race. But what you can see today is that the majority of people across this city has said that they want a change. And if you look holistically at all of the races, that's the message from the people. So in the end, money cannot go in the polls and vote. Only the people can. And so I have the audacity of faith and hope that the people will continue to do what we've done in this grassroots campaign to move us forward.
Senator Taylor, congratulations tonight. We will see you on the campaign trail in the weeks to come. A night here not only of celebration, but also looking ahead to April. Patrick and Joyce.
Right, Matt Smith leading us off tonight.
Lena Taylor in state government since 2003. Now she may go into city government. Let's go live now to 12 News' Kent Wainscott. He is live with the incumbent's campaign, Tom Barrett. Kent?
And a celebration here as well. Mayor Barrett, the top vote getter in this primary. He joins me now. Mayor, congratulations. What's your message to Milwaukee tonight?
Well, my message is we're going to continue to move this great city forward. I think people recognize the fact that we've added 20,000 jobs in this city. I think people recognize the fact that our violent crime rate has gone down 4 consecutive years in a row. I think people see that we're doing work on sustainability. We're going to have the largest solar farm in the history of the city of Milwaukee, and we're committed to early childhood education. So we've got some challenges, and we know we have challenges, and we want to see more family supporting jobs in the neighborhoods.
When the spotlight shines on the city, it's often because of downtown development, major projects that are happening. You called it a renaissance in the city. But tonight when you spoke with your supporters, you talked a lot about the neighborhoods and things that are going on there. Is that going to be the focus of this campaign?
Oh, absolutely, because I think that neighborhoods is where our strength lies. And I talked about that because I have the honor, and I mean that. I have the honor of being able to go to every neighborhood in the city. And what I see in every single neighborhood is I see people who love their kids and they want them to get a good education. And I see people who want to have family supporting jobs. And I see people who want to be safe. So there's far more that unites us than divides us. And I think if people want leadership that divides us, they can look to the national level. But I think we are much, much stronger as a community when we don't allow ourselves to be divided.
All right, Mayor, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. The race is set for April. Mayor Tom Barrett, the incumbent against State Senator Lena Taylor. That's the showdown in the race for Milwaukee mayor. Reporting live from the city's near northwest side, I'm Kent Wainscott, WISN 12 News.
Mayor Barrett is seeking his 5th term. We'll see what happens. Kent, thank you.
12 News also spoke with Tony Zielinski after his defeat tonight. He came in 3rd place with just 16% of the vote. Between his time on the county board and the Milwaukee Common Council, he's had 32 years of public service.
The things that I wanted to do, that we needed to do for the city of Milwaukee to move us forward and get us in the right direction, I could only do from the mayor's position. I was blocked too much, by the existing mayor, and so either I'm going straight for the mayor to get in the position where I could do the things that this city needs, or I'm moving on.
Zielinski would not tell 12 News what his future plans are or if he plans to support Mayor Barrett or State Senator Lena Taylor in the mayoral race.